So Richmond is this weekend, but does anybody really plan to show up? What's going on, guys? Cool 200 here, back with another video. Today we are talking about the predictions for the Richmond race. We are also going to be talking about why people are being so negative as of late to the Bristol race that was ran last Sunday. So apparently, I didn't know this, but I mean I kind of should have. It was pretty blatant and obvious. Bristol had closed the corners of the track grandstands off, and so what was left was the front and back stretch grandstands, and even those were empty, if you want to say it. I know everybody's tired about talking about NASCAR ratings and all that stuff, and normally I don't discuss it, I don't worry about it. It never hits my mind. But last week it struck me that this is not a good sign. Bristol is one of the better, if not the best track in NASCAR right now, besides maybe Daytona. And even it had problems getting full. I mean, it was less full than Texas. You know, the new paved one-groove racetrack, Texas. And I think the Texas tickets were more than the Bristol tickets. Are you joking? So, I myself am not going to speak too much about this as of right now. I'm going to let Larry McReynolds talk about this. I have a screen recording. The audio is a little meh, but you can hear it. It's crisp clear. Here it is.
We have 3 short tracks, 6 races a year, 2 at Bristol, 2 at Martinsville, 2 at Richmond. Fans continue to say, in a large way, we want more short tracks. Well, now, if you were there at Bristol, I'm not talking to you. But what about the fans that didn't watch on our network? What about the fans that didn't show up, but yet you're the ones that's saying we want more short tracks? You know what? You have an opportunity this weekend to either watch the Richmond race on our broadcast or go out there to that 3/4 mile track. The forecast looks great. Now, I realize a lot of fans enjoyed Bristol. A lot of fans enjoy short track racing. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the small amount that only wants to write about negativity, and I'm not going to let that get me down. I loved what I saw at Bristol. The only thing I'll challenge you, if you want to ask me about empty seats in a grandstand at a race, make sure you also ask me about when we have a lot of seats that are full. We have 3.
So there it was. You heard him. He just pretty much called everybody out, all the negative people out. And it's mind-boggling, really. I'm struggling to comprehend this all right now, because I don't like to talk about the NASCAR ratings, dipping. I like to try and stay positive. I like to keep this channel up and positive. I don't like to talk about the negatives very often. But when you're doing this type of thing, the NASCAR Lounge here, that's what we're doing, you're gonna run into some negatives. Now, at the beginning of the year, I talked about the people who are hating on Clint Boyer. A little bit of a negative video, but still kind of a positive. This one is a negative as of the start, and it's crazy because, like, Bristol, fans want more short tracks, basically. You have 3, Larry McReynolds. You heard 3. 2 Martinsville, 2 Richmond, 2 Bristol. Now, the Bristol August race, almost full. The spring race is empty because I think of maybe 4 reasons. Number 1, it has rained there so much People don't even look at the weather sometimes. It just rains there so much that people just don't want to go. And they don't want to see Kyle Busch win. And guess who won? Kyle Busch. I'm sorry. People are not going to pay to watch Kyle Busch. Number 2, NASCAR itself as a product has really dipped. I know NASCAR's trying everything they can right now to make it, from this and maybe this to at least this, a slow uprise. But as of right now, NASCAR itself is not where it used to be, and it may never will. It may never come back to what it was. Number 3, the hotels around Bristol cost, I think I saw $95 a night, or $200 and something, maybe $300 to stay there. That's outrageous. You're paying already $100 for the ticket. The tickets themselves aren't bad. Like I said, they're less than Texas. And Texas is not good. Texas is not good. And yet people still didn't want to show up to Bristol. And I think if you're okay with a 30-40 minute drive, you get a cheap hotel, you'll be good. But staying right there at the track, no. $300-$400 maybe. People aren't going to pay that. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not. Number 4, the lack of other shows at Bristol. Texas, you had like motocross or something like that with the trucks jumping over the dirt hills, and it was just like a little dirt series. Fans came. They enjoyed that, along with the race. Bristol needs to do something else like that to bring in some more audience. People are saying that, if they can't do anything, just wipe this part off. You guys say you want more short tracks, and then there you are, telling us to wipe out one of the Bristol races. Are you kidding? How is NASCAR supposed to comprehend what we want if we can't even make up our minds, if we don't even know what we want? What I saw at Bristol, the product that I saw, beautiful. Even though Kyle Busch won, it was beautiful, beautiful race. Had everything. Bumping, banging, spinning, cautions, you name it, it pretty much had it. I'm sorry. Bristol is great. Now people are saying that Bristol should return to its old self. The one groove racetrack, with the bottom lane, the bump and runs. You want a bump and run? You want a bump and run? You want a freaking bump and run? You go to Martinsville. Alright, Martinsville is where the bump and run is. I'm sorry. Bristol's not going back to what it was. The 2 wide at Bristol, I love it. And then people are saying, the lap cars got in the way and, they ate the leaders up. It still happened. Last week, it still happened. Ryan Blaney had a huge lead. Gets caught up in lap traffic. Here comes Clint Boyer. It did that exact thing at the new Bristol. Are you kidding me? You guys out there, the critics, you need to understand what you're looking at, do some freaking research, then say something. And if you ain't got nothing to say, then shut your mouths and stop putting blatant comments out there. We get it. The sport is in a terrible state right now. But that's not helping with the hate. This isn't the sport I fell in love with and all that. Get over it. Nothing from the 90s is the same. NASCAR's not the same. The NFL isn't the same. I don't think the NBA is the same. I don't even watch MLB, and I don't think that's the same. Music isn't the same. Houses. Nothing from the 90s is the same. Maybe a few things. TV. That's not the same. TV's almost dead. It's not completely dead. Tons of people still have TVs in their houses, and they still have cable. But TV for most people my age are dead. And I'll be the one to admit, I never watch TV. Okay, never do. So, you can't just say that NASCAR's dead or, NASCAR isn't what it used to be. Nothing is really what it used to be. Things change. Everything changes. So, just get on board with the world. And if you're stuck in the 90s, well, then these next 10 years are going to be very rough for you. So, that's really all I have to say to that. If you agree, smack the like button and leave a comment down below. I'm sorry for the rant. I know it's already, 8 minutes long? But let's go ahead and get into the predictions at Richmond. Normally, Richmond is kind of the duller short track, if you will. To me, it's okay. It's, 0.73 miles or 75 miles, something like that. It's okay. Richmond, to me, isn't my favorite track. I see it as just another track. But I'm going to make a prediction. I believe... Why is my camera shaking? I believe that... Who do I want to pick? I want to pick something interesting, Someone who I haven't picked yet. I'm going with Brad Keselowski. That's right. Brad Keselowski is going to win, what? His third race of this season? Penske has been strong all year. Gibbs has been strong all year. It's going to be one of the two. But I'm going with the Penske driver. As much as I hate Brad, I'm going with Brad Keselowski. And that's probably the show, guys. Again, I'm sorry for the rant. I don't like to rant that much, especially on camera. But I feel like I had to get that out there to you guys because all the negativity that has been pushed into NASCAR isn't fair. It just isn't. I get it. You can't stop all the haters. You're still gonna get some negativity and but if you're done with NASCAR, if you don't watch NASCAR anymore, you're just there to criticize. Get out. Get out. Why are you wasting your time? Why are you wasting our time? You could be doing something with your family. No, you're on there typing and criticizing NASCAR every chance you get. Why? Get a life. If you're a critic on anything, every single day, get a life. It's just that simple. Because if you're just sitting there criticizing, you've got too much time on your hand and you seriously need to get a life. Alright, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not saying this to my fans or to NASCAR fans or to fans of anything, really. But if you're there on a channel or on a sport or whatever it may be, and you're there every day commenting or every other day commenting, criticizing, get a life, do something else. Go criticize on nothing. Go criticize on a rock. Okay? I have no idea. But anyways, guys, that's been the show. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, for the third time, sorry for the rant. I will see you guys Monday for the reactions. I hope it's a good race. I hope it's something I'm not expecting, honestly, because right now with all the fans criticizing, we really need it. So, yeah. Hopefully the Richmond race looks packed, because we're going to need something like that. So, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, follow me on all my socials, link in the description. Anyways, guys, that's it. I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.